All right, welcome back to Noise Avocation Podcast.
That's Ryan. I'm Jeremy.
Yeah. Sorry, it's later than we normally record, so it feels kind of weird to be here right now. I can't think of the last time I've been in the back of the record store at 9:30.
What's really funny is we're talking about 9:30, how it feels like
late.
3 in the fucking morning.
I guess that's true. But I mean, normally I'm here till maybe 6, 7 o'clock.
Dude, I'm sleeping right now.
And then I get here. The only time I ever come here at 9:30 is if I'm like, fuck, I forgot my laptop charger or something stupid like that. So it feels weird. But anyways, we're here to talk about that. So today we have Wes Nihil back on the show, along with Graig from their project Gang Time. I almost say Gang War, like the Wayne Kramer thing.
I was doing that in my head.
Yeah.
So I would slowly, before I said it, I'd actually say Gang Time in my head.
Well,
and
I
then
tried.
Say it.
That's why I just paused when I said it, because I
Just
was like, Gang War.
Yeah.
But anyways, we have them here, and they just released an EP. When did it get released exactly?
I think Friday.
November 3rd. So, yeah.
Friday.
You can find it on all streaming services. Just type in Gang Time. The EP's called Gang Time Machine.
It's fucking good, man.
Yeah, it's
check this shit out.
It's quick to check out. It's only 13 minutes long. And I know most of you motherfuckers drive for more than 13 minutes a day. So just pop it on in your car and check it out. I guarantee you'll have fun to it. It's got a real, Jeremy said, transplants vibe. I agree with him. It's kind of like a mixture of Wes's hip hop stuff and his Razorblade Hand Grenade stuff.
I just like that it has a positive twist on things, I suppose,
but not in
a cheesy way.
Not in a Disney Plus way.
No, fuck no. In your toe got chopped off and you're bleeding everywhere. Grab your dick and walk forward.
Yeah, I get it. That was a good way to put it.
Taking it back.
Yeah. But anyway, we had Wes on the show a while back to talk about his hip-hop stuff, and we mentioned a handful of things about Razorblade Hand Grenade. And so Graig from the Gang Time project was also in Razorblade Hand Grenade. We'll get to that in the interview. But unless you got anything else, Jeremy, I mean, we're trying to get the fuck out of the back of the record store because apparently 9:30 is late to us now.
It's late, man. I'm supposed to be sleeping. So everybody,
we're going to jump into the interview with them.
Download, stream, fucking peace.
Yeah, check them out on all streaming services. Go follow them. The links will be in the episode description. And like we said, check out the EP. And, also, we're going to play a song from that fucking thing. I almost forgot. So we're going to preview a song off the EP. The song's called Just Gotta Make It. And to me, this was one of the most catchy songs on there.
Agreed.
But because it's the most sing-alongable too. Yeah, if there was a single from the album, I would say it was probably that. Or the way that it was, I guess.
You're right.
But anyways, we're going to get into that. Check the track out. And like I said, go follow them everywhere you can. And then we'll jump into the interview.
They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
Freedom? There ain't no fucking freedom! Don't care about the money I'm making. In my head, I'm on a permanent vacation. All I care about is the stream I'm chasing. Time's running out, so there's no more waiting. Get out while you're living before you die. Break out of your prison, you're 9 to 5. The clock keeps ticking, time's flying by. And I keep on thinking, just enjoy the ride. No choice, we just gotta make it. Our path is the streets, that's how we paved it. No choice, we're just gonna take it. Time's running out, and I'm feeling pretty vacant. Get it while you can, while you're still alive. A lot of my friends gave up but didn't survive. Getting older, that's the great divide. You traded in punk rock for a slice of the pie. Now you'll probably just be working till the day that you die. Regretting your life that has passed you by. Sin and depression, you no longer try. You stop seeking the truth, you stop asking why. No choice, we just gotta make it. Our path is the streets, that's how we paved it. No choice, we're just gonna take it. Time's running out and I'm feeling pretty vacant. Just gotta make it. Our path is the streets, that's how we paved it. No choice, we're just gonna take it. Time's running out and I'm feeling pretty vacant.
Wes and Greg, thanks for jumping on the show. We appreciate you guys taking the time on Monday night.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys doing? Collectively,
Thanks for having us.
collectively, you are known as Gang Time.
Yeah,
No,
gang
correct.
time.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you were both in Razorblade Hand Grenade, right?
That was one of my questions.
Yeah, Greg was the original guitar player. We pretty much started Razorblade Hand Grenade a long time ago. And
04 or 05.
oh yeah, 04, 05. And I was living in a warehouse in Newark, and my dad like just randomly comes home and he's like, "Oh, look who I found!" I'm like on the streets of Union, and I'm like, "The fuck are you doing here, bro? I haven't seen you in like 6-7 years." Or it was something like, I lost touch with him for a little bit because he was a senior in high school. I was a freshman, and like I know Greg since I was like 14 or 15 years old. And
so this is that.
yeah, he brought him over there.
Yeah.
Because I remember when we interviewed you before, you were talking about that, and you mentioned to Greg, but I didn't know it was the same dude.
Yeah, same guy.
Oh, cool,
Yeah.
good to know. Well, I guess we'll jump right into how did you guys start Gang Time? Like, what brought it on?
I had another like punk rock childhood friend at the house recently in the last like couple months, and we just went down like a thing, and I was talking to him about like music and shit. We were like reminiscing about old days, and I was like, yeah, man, like I even though like I'm doing the hip hop shit, like I still live like a punk rocker. And the kid Anthony's like, me too. He's like, everything I do, I can't just stop doing it. Like it goes down this like tear. And then I told Greg, I was like, we should just start making like really fast punk music, like just for fun. And we'll just call it something, and we'll just put out an EP, and the name will come to us. And then Greg texted me. He was at work, and he goes, "I got the name of the band." I'm like, "What is it?" He goes, "Gang Time." And I'm like, "That's it." I was like, "Did you Google it?" He's like, "No, there's no band called Gang Time." And I'm like, "That's." I was like, "That's it." I was like, "I fucking love it." I just got like that like winter punk rock, like you're studding your jacket and you're going to a show feeling. And I was like, "That's it. Let's do it."
Fucking
Yeah,
rad.
it was like the end of July where we had that conversation, like on the phone and through texting and stuff. And I was like looking at it, like looking at the phone, like, all right, it's like July 21st or something like that. And I came to his house like every Monday after work, and we wrote songs. And then like, all right, let's go to the studio, record them. We got everything done within like a month and a half. Like, and then it took a little bit of extra time to put it all out. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it, like the mixing and mastering and all that kind of stuff. But it only took like a month and a half. So it happened pretty quick to get those 6 songs.
We had like almost 8 or 10 songs, and then we just kind of like
We scrapped a few.
we scrapped a couple of them because they weren't bad, but I was just like, I just want to pick the best of the best. And then actually went to his house yesterday, and we wrote 2 more songs like on the spot. So like we kind of have a good flow pattern with writing, me and him, because he'll play something guitar, and I'm like, no, that's not it. Something like that, but more heartfelt, or something like that, but more fast hardcore. And then like, and I could usually just like hum a tone or like an idea, and then he could play exactly what I say. So like we've got that thing going on.
Yeah, you guys fucking can work well together and basically read each other's fucking thoughts and what have you. That's awesome.
Yeah, the Jedi mind.
Yeah,
Punk
the
rock
Jedi.
tricks.
Yeah, there you go. So, you guys had the same producer on this as you did on Wicked Life of Crime, right?
Wicked Life of Crime.
Same
Don
producer.
Chigro.
Yeah.
Same producer.
Yeah, this shit sounds like fucking real good, real crisp, clear. I mean, it's, it's fucking pro. Doesn't sound like fucking some ghetto shit, that's for sure.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we were originally gonna record like some just shit ourselves, and I'm like, bro, let's just fucking spend a little money and then get Don to produce it, and like, so the same guy mastered it. Also, I want to shout out Tiny Serge from Tiny Audio. He's the man too. He's amazing mastering engineer. Like he's for all our mastering needs. He's just fucking. That's what he does, And but we went to the studio with the perception or the idea of to be able to now go and play shows with just me and Greg. So everything's gonna be on like a TV track or like a scratch track, and then there's a guitar that's out of it, and the main vocals are out of it, and there'll just be ad libs, so we could go and perform as Gang Time with just me and him, and I'll just have a like a tablet or a laptop, and then I just fucking press a button because you got to get with the future, right? Also, when you're touring, you can save money on flights instead of having a 5-person band,
Are there plans for that?
What, for going on tour?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to get another 5 songs down. I was gonna we were gonna go to Cali actually in November, but some things fell through, and Greg wanted to wait till we had a full set list, and it's probably better off that we're actually promoting it now because it's actually really taking off. People are really fucking with it hard, and it's crazy. Like in the first 3 days since we dropped the EP, the Gang Time Machine, we got more feedback from that, so it's exciting. Because I think people love the Wes Nihil hip hop shit. People love Razorblade, but they also just love hard, fast music. And then when you mix it up and you insert different genres, it's more explosive and people pick up on it more because it's they're almost fiend for that shit.
So a little bit for everyone.
Yeah, it's a little bit for everyone. It's not. It's it's definitely a different style. I don't know. Some people were it's transplantish style. We didn't really try to follow no.
We weren't aiming for anything. It just what comes out. But a few people said it's kind of reminds me of Razorblade Hand Grenade meets the Transplants or something.
Well, it's kind of pretty much like Razor. Yeah, we know. That's we were talking about before we started here. Jeremy said that it was transplanting. But it's kind of like a cross-pollination of Razorblade Hand Grenade and Wes Nile's solo shit.
Right.
Yeah.
But I like it. I mean, it's real catchy. It has a very punk rock feel to it. I did pick up a couple little puns there, the "we're feeling pretty vacant" thing was obviously a Sex Pistols reference, or if it wasn't, then it really seemed like it.
You guys caught that. Very impressive.
Oh, yeah.
There was some other things that I was wow, this kind of reminds you, the beginning of that song where there's that little sample, or I don't know if it was you guys, but where it says that there is no freedom at the end of that, and that little skit there.
That's from well, I had that idea a long time ago. It's from Braveheart, and then we sampled.
Right. Yeah, okay.
Then we sampled Cockney Rejects, Police Car. It was because it just sounds so good. You never take our freedom. Yeah. Freedom, the right now, fucking free. You know what I mean?
It's an old British band, beginning of a song.
Yeah, from the 80s oi bands.
Yeah, I was gonna say it reminded me of a Subhumans intro type of thing.
Yeah, we're trying to be creative, as far as we just have fun doing it, because I brought Greg to the studio with me he played a guitar track on the Father and Son album.
Okay.
Danny Diablo.
Yeah, yep. He played Sorry, my cat was like eating something, and I was trying to like get it out of her mouth. Yeah, he played a Danny Diablo guitar track for, we built the beat around it, and then it's the first time he ever came to All the Smoke Studios with me. So he was like tripping out because we made the first song from I forget what song it is. We wrote that at the studio, and that became a Gang Time song because he just wrote it on the spot, like one of the songs that we had. So he was just like so pumped. He's like, I want to go back to the studio. Like I like that because I knew him and like Negro would like click. Yeah. Like I didn't know how well they would click. You never know. Like you put two people, it's like putting two dogs in a room. Like either gonna like be cool, they're gonna play, or they're gonna fucking bite each other. So it's like they just like hit it off like fucking peas and carrots, and they were like, and they're going back, because we're all in the same type of like wavelength as far as like energy wise goes. Remember, maybe I'm a little more high energy than them, but we were making everything on the spot. Like, I work very chaotically in the studio. I'm like, we're gonna pull this sample up, and then like, can I get this weird like piano noise thing? And then I'm playing the piano, and then like he's helping us do stuff too because he's like trained pianist. So like he's an all around rounded musician. Then Greg's a musician too. So we were just going in and out with like beats and drum loops and stuff. So it's fun because it's not just like you're run of the mill, like, okay, my drummer's coming in and then he's just going to fucking play this on the drums. It's like we could actually play with it and like get a different sound.
Yeah, that's probably, that I would imagine has something to do with why the tracks sound so fun, is just because you had that much fun making them.
No, I don't know if I fucking missed something. I'm sorry.
Did you get backtracked in your story there?
No, but I was just saying, I have not heard the fucking father and son fucking shit.
I don't think it came out yet.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't know that there was a guitar part done. Like, I was kind of, that's all.
No, he said that one of those songs became a Gang Time song. That's what I was talking about.
Oh, yeah, well, one of the the song that I went into the studio for was the father and son song. But while we were getting ready to go to the studio, I had my guitar with me. I just made something up real quick, and it was Gang Time Machine. It ended up being Gang Time Machine for a song on the EP. And Wes was like, hey, record that song that you just made. So we recorded that. And we sat on it for like 2 months. We just sat for the longest time. And like, hey, we should, when Wes said, let's do this band. Like, let's use that one song we recorded at Chigro's. So that was the first Gang Time song. Yeah. And I wrote the lyrics right to the beat, so I didn't change the arrangement of the song. So like,
you just bounced to it.
Yeah, I just wrote to it as it was. So like, I fit in the arrangement of lyrics to the arrangement of the guitar and the drums and everything. So it wasn't like whatever it was. Like I was like, we're not gonna go back to this one. We're just gonna we're gonna mix it, and then we're gonna make the next fucking song. Or we're gonna record the vocals because I think we did 3 songs. And 3 songs. We went back to the studio twice. We did take it to the top. Oh yeah, so we went to the studio like 3 times. But like we did it all within a month. So it was like we wrote the songs and then we get excited about it, and then like of course it's like self-doubt. You're like, I don't know if like why am I doing this right now? And I'm like, and the reason we did it though was like for fun. Like we don't give a fuck about like, all right, it picks up, cool. Like there's some people that I've heard it. Like I sent it to some people and they sent it to some people, and I don't want to like say who it was because it might jinx a record deal or something. But there's definitely like some heavy hitters that heard it, that are like it's in people's ears. I've sent it to a couple of people, like homies and shit. I just honestly I'm doing it because I want to have fun. Like sometimes the hip hop path is very lonely. It's like you're sitting, you're writing by yourself, you're recording, listening to the music by yourself. There's no feedback from like Greg's been like one of the homies, he's part of the crew, and he's also like, one of my best friends since I was a kid. So it's like, it's cool when 2 people get excited about shit because then it's like, it's a buildup. It's like, you know what I mean? Like you're not on this solo path, just walking through the desert alone. You got like somebody wandering with you.
Yeah, and hip-hop's very competitive in that way, whereas, like, the punk rock side of things is a little less competitive, I guess, because, like, rapping...
It's less competitive than it is. there's less of bullshit as far as like politics go, because like, you believe it or not, like,
And I would
there'll
imagine
be a
like
random
egos too, to a degree.
yeah, the ego shit goes away. It's just like people don't care. Like we got a couple features, and I can't even really say the features, but we got some pretty big features coming on. We're gonna do 3 more tracks with 3 features, and then another 2-3 songs, and put out another EP like within the next month and a half. Hopefully,
Holy
I don't
shit.
want to like set dates.
Yeah, I don't know how soon it's going to be, but
It might take a little longer with the features because
That's why I was like, holy shit, in a month, man, you guys are fucking pounding it out.
Greg's over there like
Yeah.
a month.
that's how we do it. Like it's like the gang mentality. It's
Yeah.
It's like it's mandatory. This is mandatory. We got to do this, and then it's like you're setting standards on yourself. Like fuck the rest of the world. Like you're putting each other at what's the word I'm looking for? You're putting each other at like responsible. We holding each other responsible for getting the shit together and getting it out and making it happen. And the album cover is us when we were. I was 14 and Greg was 16.
Yeah, I assumed. That's fucking awesome, by the way, that you guys have a picture like that that you could use.
I made it for a joke, and Wes was like, "No, we got to use that."
It reminded me of like a UK82 like slime, or like I was like, "That's fucking dope."
Oh yeah, it's dope.
And a lot of people were cracking on me, and I'm like, "Well, if you're cracking on me, then you don't fucking get it. It's cool though. Like you like."
Yeah.
It's like fucking homies,
maybe
dude.
you weren't. Yeah, maybe you weren't 14 at punk rock, but I was.
Right.
What are you drinking in the picture?
I think it's a bottle of like scotch or something.
Okay,
It's like a bottom shelf bottle of scotch.
I was looking
Yeah,
at it
2
and I
years
was like,
ago.
man, either he has a really small head or that's not a 40. Because it just looked like a big ass bottle.
Yeah, it was like a liter of like some like really shitty scotch.
That was a 12-ounce bottle, and he has like a little Beetlejuice head.
That's funny.
That was going to be a question, though, was if that was you guys on the cover. I figured as much because I was like, they wouldn't just find 2 random fucking kids and throw them on the cover. And like the one dude I could tell looked like Wes.
Yeah, it's weird. I think I had 1 tattoo in that picture, 1 or 2 tattoos. I had.
Yeah, you look
If I was
pretty
if I was
blank.
15, I had my chest tattoo.
Jeez.
Yeah, he was young. I was really young.
That's me with the Billy Idol hair. I'm a bald bastard now.
The Billy Idol hair is sweet, though. And the jacket itself, too. Do you guys have
Still got
plans
that
to
jacket.
make this up physically? Like records, CDs, tapes?
We did. We made like before we dropped it. We just because we just did a show in Brooklyn for Razorblade Hand Grenade show. Just because one of our homies was moving out of the country. He's moving with his wife to start like a music venue.
You could fit it on a 7-inch,
yeah.
actually. Because
Yeah.
it's only
And
13 minutes. So.
But
Sorry,
yeah,
go ahead.
what was the question? I'm sorry. I forgot.
No, I was just saying you could probably fit it on a 7-inch.
Yeah, we were thinking about putting it out. He made some like CDs and I made stickers just to give away, just to be old school. And I told people, I'm like, if you want to fucking listen to it, it's not out yet. You got to find a CD player. People are like, I'm giving people CDs. They're like, what the fuck is this? It's like giving somebody like some artifact from the past. But it would be dope to put on a 7-inch.
It's like you pulled out your Pogs. And you're like, here you go. Dude,
Yeah.
got this one.
You know, it's funny. The homie pulled out his Pogs the other night. One of our homies is moving to South Carolina, and he's got a collection of Pogs, and he had the O.J. Simpson Pog.
Holy
I think I have a
shit.
picture.
I have a
It's gotta be worth something.
on top of our Roadcaster that we record the podcast on. I have a LL Ghoul J Pog where he's like dressed up like a little ghost.
That's pretty cool.
That's what made me say Pogs.
You guys are like the same age as us, pretty much.
I'm only 32, but Jeremy's closer to your age.
I'm 38. Wes, you're 38 too, right?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
38. Greg,
I'm 41.
Greg's
Okay.
41. He's an old man.
Yeah, you're like my old lady's older than me, like you.
He doesn't look old. Everyone sees us and like they definitely like think we're like younger because I think punk rock keeps you young. I think
yeah,
like
it does,
no,
dude.
you know, like it like
Beer keeps you young.
beer keeps you young. I mean like I'm like just pickled or something. I don't know. I feel like if you keep that spirit of like what you believed in as a kid and you believe in that as an adult, like that keeps your like youth. It's like being a vampire. It's like a punk rock vampire.
Well, yeah, if you stay gold, man, that shit'll shine. You know what I mean? It'll come through.
Greg's got "Stay Gold" tattooed on his stomach.
There you go,
Pony
man.
boy.
Shit. Yep.
Hey, so you knew.
Yeah, I know what's
You
up.
guys are looking through the camera that I have taped up. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, I hacked through that shit.
But on this fucking music, man, honestly, like, it's fucking good. Like, it's if like Wicked Life of Crime was gold, this shit's like double fucking platinum. It's fucking, like we said, it's catchy. You guys are having fun doing it. That comes through, you know.
One of the homies, Alloy, from Cali, he's also like Seventh Letter MSK, graffiti writer. He's pretty famous. He called me and he's like, bro, he's like, how are you not fucking famous already?
Right.
And I'm like, I was like, I don't know, man. He goes, everything you fucking send me, he's like, it's great. But like, you know, when someone calls you to tell you like this is fucking dope, like they're not just throwing you a text. They're like I had several people call me and be like, yo, this is fucking good. And then like,
dude.
it was making me happy throughout the course of the day, you know?
Definitely. And they're right. I think it's like having that like positive twist on some of the songs too is really good, you know?
If you had to,
Yeah, there's definitely positive shit in there. It's like real life stuff, you know?
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah. And that's
just,
you know, real knows real and fucking real shit sells, you know what I mean? People want real.
Yeah. There's too much regurgitated fucking bullshit out there, and it's like, and that's okay too, you know. Like there's a lot of music that like I don't like, you know, we talked about this. I don't like hate on any different genre, but it's like I like what I like, and like I'm gonna play, or we're both gonna play what we like, and we don't give a fuck if they like it or not. If they like it, cool. If not, cool. Like definitely on the West Coast, it's been popping off. I think because I had this vision that like, you know, one of our homies, Knucklehead Tom, he runs Punk Rock Fight Club. So like I pictured those kids going nuts in like a backyard fucking show, and like a lot of those kids dig it too. You know what I mean? And just in general, I feel like to be able to leave the state and fucking play with like a 2-man band, I think that's it's like getting with the future. Like, you know, it's like Nate No Face, how he just jumps on stage and he just fucking presses a button and he goes nuts. It's like, you gotta like adapt to the digital times. You know what I mean? You gotta like,
I mean, I would much rather only deal with one person than 4 or 5 others
Plus
in a
it's
van,
more-
everybody farting and fucking.
yeah, for sure.
it's more
5
cash
people
in your
saying, "Oh,
pocket.
I'm hungry, I'm tired." It's like,
yeah.
no one cares.
I don't want to drive. You can drive.
They all want to eat something different.
100%.
But yeah, I
You got
can
one guy in the back that's a vegan.
definitely get the vegan. But so you hear it's popping off on the West Coast, and it's got to be that like fucking happiness to it, man.
It's definitely all over. It's like it's popping off on the West Coast a lot too. I've been noticing that, but all over, like
Germany. So
Germany
on the Spotify. We got a
That's
lot of fans
fucking
in Germany.
awesome, dude.
Yeah, Germany, but like Ohio, like a lot of. I just like when I throw something up and like, you know, like you had a little vision, and then like, okay, like other people kind of like it too. So it's like that's a good feeling, because it's like it wasn't a waste of time.
Fuck no.
Yeah, all friends and stuff always talk about doing stuff, but like when you actually when you do it and you have some results and stuff, it's like it's a really good feeling.
Yeah.
Oh fuck
Because
yeah.
it's like you have a certain amount of time in life. You have like, and music is timeless, but it's like, not to be morbid, but you know, fucking motherfuckers die every day. So it's like, you know, you're at least I can say, hey, I was doing what I love to do, or we were doing what we love to do before the fucking world ended. You know what I mean? And like, I don't know, it's like,
You get to
that's
live
why-
on
like, that's
forever
why-
though in that music too. You know what I'm saying? Like
what's that? Say again?
you guys will live on in this music. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
not
right,
even
yeah.
you know, like not to sound morbid, but I can hear your voice anytime now. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly. You just fucking throw on the Spotify. It's crazy, bro. It's like people put so much emphasis and importance on like oh, I'm going to get this next car. I'm going to get this next house. I'm going to get this next 2-bed apartment. I'm going to get this next pet or what. It's like people live too far in the past or far in the future. I'm guilty of it too. Like I fucking get anxiety, like get manic about thinking about, oh, I got to hang this art on my wall that I got this bigger apartment and I got fucking all the space, but it's like, it'll come, everything comes in time. And it's like, you just got to be happy with what you have on the walls. You know what I mean? What you have in your house, like metaphorically, what you got in your life. You got to be happy with, you know what I mean? Like whether you're making a lot of money or a little money, like make the best of it and try not to be fucking like a miserable fucking jerk off or like a piece of shit. I mean, that's kind of like the name of the game, right? Like don't be fucking upset, and because stress shortens your lifespan too. And it's like, I don't know. It's just,
don't be a dick.
Yeah. Don't be a dick.
For you,
like I never understood people that were mean to the fans. Like that's why I do this shit, because people love it. You know, like we got our shout out to the little homies from Regicide. We got to play a show with them recently, and I was featured on their album. And they're great kids. And I used to tattoo Dean, one of the members of the band. His dad used to come to the warehouse. I used to tattoo him while his son was mad young. So I know his son remembers that. And then later on, all of the kids in the generation, like another one of our friends, Gino, his son's in the band too. He's the singer, and like they like love Razorblade because it's like from Jersey, and they have like they're young, but it's like young in the sense of like 17, 18, 19. So they could respect like some old school shit. So like why like everyone's always an asshole, like they act like fucking rock stars. It's like there's no need for that. Like unless the person's disrespecting you.
Dude. Like that shit fucking pisses like that's not even what this shit's all about. I don't know, that pisses me off. Like I've heard that about other bands where it's like, dude, and then I've heard of people fucking checking them too, which they deserve to have their fucking asses beat if they're gonna act like that.
Yeah, 100%.
Because like, you know what like you just said, all these people fucking your fans, man. That's what makes you go around the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't be a dick to the fans. It's like you if you really don't like your fans, you probably don't like yourself. And that's the real that's the bottom line of it. Like there's something wrong in your brain that like just doesn't click. And it's like, I get it, like, but like, you know, why don't you try to improve that? You got somebody that they come to a show and they spend like the last bit of money. Like you don't know what this person's going through, or like they spend a little bit of money, they extend a little bit of money, they buy your merch and they come out, like they travel from places. It's like, you know, that's why I do it. I still do it for, you know, like I'll be in the hood in Newark, and it was my birthday. I was like carrying like 2 cases of beer to the store, and some dude was like, Wes Nihil. And like I turn around and I'm like, yo, what's up, man? He goes, yo, I love his shit, man. Got into you from this person, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, thanks, bro. And I'm just like, I had to like go. Like I wanted to like stop and shake your hand, but I'm like, I got like a giant bottle of tequila and like 2 cases of beer under each arm. And like, I should have gave him a beer. He was like a half a block away though, and it was just like I was like double parked, so it was like I was like kind of like
yelling and
sort of
that's dope though, man. You know.
Yeah, no, it's a good feeling. I was in the mall and like some young like gothic kids that were like fucking like 10 stores down. They're like, Wes Nihil! And I turned around, I waved at them. They're like, yo, that was shit, man. Yeah. They like high-fived each other.
That's fucking crazy.
I'm like, that's weird, bro. That's weird. Like, you know, like that's like totally like that made me feel like maybe I didn't make it, but who gives a fuck, bro? Like I'm a underground.
You're underground. Yep.
You were recognized for your music.
Yeah, when you get recognized at the mall, you made it, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I never got recognized at the mall other than people I already knew, so.
That's the guy there's that guy from the podcast that stabbed my tire.
Shit.
So since you guys were like in high school and shit together and kind of grew up, were you in bands together or making music prior to Razorblade Hand Grenade?
I had a band called The Victimized, and Frank, the drummer for Razorblade, was the drummer for The Victimized, and that was like 1997 or 8 till 2001 or 2.
Frank also played for like the Casualties for a little bit.
Well, that was just like a fill-in
thing, and then like Greg played some stuff with like. Go ahead. I'm sorry. You answered the question.
So yeah, I had that band, The Victimized. Wes went to all the shows. What else? I had a band called Quarter Past Hate.
Yeah.
And Wes kept coming around. He's like, dude, you gotta quit this band. We gotta start a new band. Greg, quit this fucking band. All right, let's jam. And that's when we made Razorblade Hand.
Yeah, it was very much Quarter Past Hate was like System of a Down ish. It wasn't his style. Like it was good. It wasn't bad. It was really great riffs and shit. But I'm like, this is fucking gonna go nowhere. I was just like very honest. I'm like, we got to do a hardcore fucking punk band. And he's like, I guess so. Then we started playing but I was always going to the practices when I was a kid and like singing like certain songs and shit because we hung out a lot as well as me going to their shows. So you were just like so when you were younger, Wes, you were just like a scenester almost. You're just there fucking as much as you could. I got into the scene when I was like 9 or 10. I remember going to shows with like all the kids from the neighborhood that just happened to be. They were older than us, those guys. And then I met Greg at one of these shows in Jersey, and I remember Greg was like with some girl. He was being all cool. He was like drunk. And I'm like, "Hey, what's up, man? My name's Wes." He goes, "So?" And he's like smoking his cigarettes. Like, who the fuck is this guy? And he always says, "I don't remember that story."
Yeah, I think he's making it up.
Nah,
I don't remember.
He was really mean to me. I was like, for the first time I met him. Then after that, he saw like I was like getting down in the mosh pit and like I could keep up with him drinking Mad Dog 2020s, and then like we became like really good friends because
MD 2020.
Yeah, he used to come to my mom's house and we'd smoke cigarettes and like
steal your mom's cigarettes.
Steal my mom's cigarettes. And we would like fucking she'd make us pina coladas and shit, and we used to like spike our hair up and like have like little fucking parties. We watched like fucking old school. I mean, because I was in the hip hop too. Like right when he left high school, I kind of shaved my mohawk off, and like I was always in the hip hop for punk rock, but I got really into it through those guys because they were older than me. So it was like they had one tattoo and I had one tattoo, but I was like fucking 4 years younger or 3 years younger than them.
Right.
So I have to quickly diverge. Was Quarter Past Hate spelled H8?
No.
It's H-A-T-E.
It was a missed opportunity.
Missed opportunity.
I was just wondering if it was like
it was a good little band. The guys were cool. The singer was he kind of reminded me of Rage Against the Machine style,
like Zach De La Rocca.
Inside Out.
Yeah, that was his.
Like
Rage. Yeah, he had dreads and shit too.
The bass player had like a reggae background, so he was like walking the bass a little bit. Like some cool bass lines, and me and Frank were still doing like the hardcore thing, so it was like that combo.
Okay,
that's an interesting mix.
I really like the band name. I just figured it was spelled like Hate Inc. style, like H8
or like section
section 8.
Yeah, that band's dope.
Yeah.
They're playing fucking in Detroit in December.
Yeah, I saw that. I just sent the right when we put it out, I sent it to Mexi Mike. He's good people. He's mutual friends with our homies. We played a show. Wes Nihil played with Section 8.
Yeah.
I think it was. Yeah, he played one of the Unity Fests, but right before right when they first started, before they had it popping, and I don't know. You keep going with the questions. I'm going on I'm just smoking a joint. I was spacing out for a second.
Yeah, you're good. That happens. I did want to ask. You mentioned that you guys made CDs. Do you still have CDs?
Oh yeah, we'll send you some.
Dude,
I gotta send you guys.
We're fucking music nerds, so I own CD players.
Yeah, I own multiple
tape
CDs.
players.
We'll send you CDs and shirts and stickers. Remind me because when I post them, just be like, yo, send me that package, bro. I got you.
Word.
Yeah, because I would definitely like to have the CD.
Yeah,
for sure.
I would like to have the CD too.
I played it. It's short, so like I played it like fucking 5-6 times already.
Yeah, I sent it to a bunch of people, and a bunch of homies were like, yo, I just had it in my car on repeat.
Yeah.
Like, because they, it's like, it sounds good on CD too. Like, it's cool to listen to it digitally, but it's something about putting a CD in your car. I feel like it amplifies it like a fucking maybe 2 decibels a little, like hits harder.
Yeah.
Me personally, because when you upload stuff,
Oh, you lose something, definitely.
you lose dBs, you lose like
It's a bit,
some sort of clarity. It still sounds great. But it's like in the Matrix now. It's like fucking, it's like coded in like, it's not gonna be the same. It's like it's almost like, you know, like it's computer processed in a way. I mean, all music is computer processed, but you know what I mean? Like, it's like when you have it on the CD, it sounds a little more raw, or record, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's less compressed.
Less compressed, yes.
What
That's
you're
a great way to
looking
make
for.
Yeah.
I know YouTube drops it down like 4 dBs when you make a music video or when you upload anything to YouTube. It's like,
Yeah, it's all like
it's
they'll
a couple
compress it into
It's like, fuck that.
MP3s. And like, not to get like too off topic or too technical, but like when you use a good streaming service, it'll play a type of FLAC file that is like lossless audio, so it's free of compression, so it doesn't compress like an MP3 does.
But it's fucking huge compared to an
it's
MP3.
a way bigger file because it's
Wouldn't
not
be able to
cut
fit
down.
like a whole album on one CD. I wouldn't. Well, I don't
Well,
know. But...
you kind of with like a Blu-ray because they hold like
they hold
fucking
more.
12 gigs
That's
or
true.
some shit.
Off
Blu-ray.
topic.
Blu-rays are awesome.
Yeah.
We're gonna put out a Gangsta Blu-ray with a documentary and like just like really fucked up crazy shit. Like you can't see it on the internet, but you have it on Blu-ray. That'd be awesome.
When you were talking earlier,
I feel like yeah.
when you were talking earlier about the fucking like the fight kids or whatever, and like backyard, like you had this vision. Yeah, like see, like you should make a video out like some shit like that.
Shoot the video for Chainsaw.
Yeah, we're gonna. That's what my idea was. We're gonna shoot a video because I guess I could give up one of the features. Like, one of the homies from the West Coast. He's one of the brothers, Los from Desmadre. He's a singer from Desmadre. I don't know if you guys are familiar with them, but we're gonna feature him on a track, and he's all connected with Punk Rock Fight Club. One of the couple homies from Punk Rock Fight Club are down with us as well. But so it's gonna be like definitely like gonna be a bunch of like, I want to shoot like some backyard shit. And like I already had a vision to like, you know, I write the videos before we do them. We were supposed to shoot a video last week for one of the songs we just off this EP, but it just didn't work out. But we're gonna do it like within the next couple weeks.
Yeah, that'd be fucking cool.
Yeah.
What is Punk Rock Fight Club? I mean, I gotta ask. So, like, is it just exactly what it sounds like? It's Fight Club.
It's like it's like a positive thing for people, like community thing, and they're Knucklehead Tom. He's down with us. One of the homies, other homie Chico, from our club runs it, but with him, or does he runs, they have different chapters. There's like different chapters, but it's just more like a positive thing. They fight competitively, and it's Punk Rock Fight Club. If you Google it, you're like, oh, it's fucking awesome. It's like they all have like
guys that love punk rock crew, and it's like UFC style.
It's like and it's like they do a lot of kickboxing, a lot of Muay Thai. Tom was just in Southeast Asia fighting there, and he it's super positive. It's just like a healthy outlet for people. You know, everybody's got like jackets and stuff, and like I said, there's different chapters, and they're fucking big. You know, they're huge.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You know, that's it's a cool thing. Tom wanted me to get down. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna start fighting again, and then like I'm gonna get down when I get out there. Like I'm gonna do it officially. Like I'm not gonna be like, you know, some patched in guy that's like on the East Coast. You know what I mean? Like I want to put the work in there and like train with him for a week, and then like whatever, like however we got to do it, like fight 10 people. I don't know how it works. Like I think it's just more of an honor thing though. Like they you know, they endure a lot of training and they have their own school. So it's a you know, it's a family thing. It's a positive thing.
That's
Punk
dope.
rockers.
So it's not Juggalo wrestling, is what you're saying.
No, definitely not Juggalo wrestling. That's a thing. That's pretty. I don't, you know.
That's a thing.
I don't hate on the Juggalos. I have a weird. I wanted to play the Gathering of the Juggalos this year, just to do it, just because like, you know, when I'm like bored and like I just throw on like it just like I don't know, it just like again, you know, no, I have nothing against Juggalos. I respect the Juggalo Nation, and I think they have a great fucking community of people that support them. And
I
it
will
seems
say-
kind of positive, you know, aside from the soda, it's pretty positive.
Yeah, but they are the worst people to stay in a hotel with. I will say that. I mean, like everything else you said, I agreed. But you hear whoop whoop all the way till fucking 5 in the morning, dude. It is terrible. And because I'm serious, I was at a Comic-Con thing in Detroit or outside of Detroit, and they had a bunch of juggalos there because like Blaze You Dead Homie was doing autographs and Twisted was there and some other people, and I'm staying in the same hotel that the event's at, so like all these other people are too, and just all night I'm trying to fucking sleep, and all I hear up and down the hallway is fucking whoop whoop.
Oh,
And
I'd fucking get
don't you
down,
motherfuckers
man.
sleep. Like,
You'd have to just join them, dude.
It kind of sounds like I'm just smiling in my brain. I'm just like, that like makes me happy. Like, it's like, it sounds completely ridiculous, but it's like,
yeah.
it does. It probably sucks. We're trying to go to sleep, but like, you just smile like, oh, those fucking guys.
Yeah,
You go, whoop, whoop.
Yeah, it was.
When people say it, they say it back. So it's like some fucked up, like,
It's like a long haul echo.
They're having a good time.
No, man, that's
They're
like
having a good
if
time.
somebody says it and like that's it's like their fucking call, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Whoop
you,
whoop.
you gotta
Somebody
think
whoop,
when
whoop.
you're in a hotel and you got them lined up room to room.
Every
it's an
single
echo.
person?
It's a worm of whoop whoops. Like
It's
it
just
just
so-
goes.
whoop, whoop worm.
What is what's Fuego?
You mean Fago?
Faygo?
That's a soda.
Yeah, it's a
Is it-
Michigan. It's a Michigan-made pop. Well, you guys
Yeah.
call it soda. Call
Yeah,
it
yeah.
pop. And
It even says pop on the bottle.
yeah, it's good as fuck. And they make all kinds of flavors.
I knew a guy from Canada that was like collecting. He said, "Can you get the cotton candy raspberry?" He's like, "They sell it here. I can't get it imported here." I'm like,
Also, they have like crazy flavors.
"Yeah, but they
Yeah.
have like regular, like every regular flavor too. But it's like a C&C cola, but like better, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah,
When I-
yeah,
No,
yeah,
you're right.
You're right.
I just saw a newer one called Fireworks. It's like in an 8-pack,
I seen that.
but I didn't want to try it yet. I don't know.
Tell your guy we can totally get the cotton candy raspberry one. They sell it at a liquor store.
Yeah, he was like bugging out, and like he collects all these crazy flavors, and I'm like, yeah, it's fucking trippy.
Do they own it?
No, they don't own it. They just sponsored. We had a homegirl that booked them at her venue, and there was like a 6,000, or I might be just spitballing this number, but I think it was that much money for a cleanup after a fucking Insane Clown Posse show because
Of the
of
the
how
Faygo.
much Faygo they spray around the wall. So there's like coatings of sugar.
oh, I fucking
Yeah.
believe it.
Well, they
dude.
used to make that shit in 3 liters, so that's a whole extra liter to spray around.
but it's
like-
caffeine free.
Oh, it's caffeine free. There you go.
Yep.
I did not know that. That's a good fact.
Yeah, but anyways, we're not here to talk about juggalos.
Whoop, whoop.
So another question. Don't start the worm. Another question I had about gang time was Jeremy's fucking dying over there.
Oh,
What, I know you guys had a lot of fun recording the thing, but was there any song in particular that was like, this was the most fun we had, and it just fucking just came right then to in there?
Way that it was, I think.
Yeah, I was
That one's like that. That's like the oddball of the album. Like it's like more of a hip hop song,
Yeah.
but like the lyrics in it, it's like the lyrics kind of like talking about Razorblade Hand Grenade, and
Yeah, we're talking about like our whole path with
music.
music and crew shit and street shit, because Razorblade Hand Grenade was based out of the warehouse in Newark we used to live at, so they would come to like the other side of the tracks, and it was like, it was fucking crazy shit. Like, remember we came downstairs one time, we were in our studio that we had at the time, and there was some dude like just posted up on the side of the building, like smoking crack or something, and he was just vibing to the music. I'm like, yo, you like that? That's us. He goes, I'm moving. He was like in a wheelchair, and he just kept rolling. I'm like, no, it's cool. Like, chill here, bro. He's like, no, I'm sorry, I'm moving. But I think he was just like getting lit, listening to the band. Like he was totally jamming out in his wheelchair. And I went to go grab beers or something, like from the corner spot.
He's just chilling.
And and he was just like fucking smoking a stem, just like taking it. But I think the whole vibe of that,
Plus, it was the first time we got something like another instrument involved, where we got the harmonica in it.
Oh, yeah,
That was fun.
Greg was like all gung ho and some harmonica. I'm like, I don't know about the
I think we
harmonica,
gotta
bro.
add harmonica to this.
I'm like, I'm telling him, I'm like, I don't know about the harmonica, dude. He's like, And he's like, "Oh, dude, I'm telling you, we got a harmonica." So I'm like, "All right, bring the fucking harmonica, dude. Like, whatever you want to do." Like, I'm not like opposed to it. I was definitely anti-harmonica at first, and then fun fact: Greg can play the harmonica, but he's not like can't play the harmonica. So he's
I'm
like
not a harmonica player, but
Yeah.
I can make it happen.
Yeah, so he like
I was
like
gonna ask
Chigro,
it.
like
So
he's
Greg
like,
played harmonica on it, right?
yeah.
Okay.
He played the harmonica, and he
All right.
freestyled the first part, and then Chigro's like, "Yo, go back in there and just do like a solo." And he's like, "I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I don't like really play harmonica." He's like, "Just go in there, go nuts,
Just go crazy."
And
At
he
the end,
and
at
he
the
did-
end of the song, go crazy.
And he did like a one take Jake. He's like, he got on Tom Petty on it. And he's
Holy.
like, "That's it." Like he just pressed record.
Just
Like it was like
natural.
one take Jake, and that was it. And we kept it. And I'm like, that's one of my favorite parts of the song. Like aside from the lyrics and everything, like it gives it that like with the piano too. We're playing like I'll go in with the piano. I'm not like a piano player, but I'll just start playing like, "Can you do this?" Like or like I'll get an idea like an organ like drop, and then it was just fun doing it though too with the lyrics because it's all like real true shit. Like it's like a true story, I guess you could say, and like it is a true story, but it's very like to like the facts, and it's like I don't know, it just makes you happy in your brain. It's like brain candy,
Yeah.
Shout out the kids in the hall.
So you have, I know you probably can't give this away, but I gotta ask anyways. The next EP that you're coming out with, do you guys have a name for it yet? Or are you gonna do the same thing?
No,
where
not.
You're just gonna wing it?
I don't think we have any idea. You got any ideas? Got any ideas, Wes?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Nah.
I definitely I got the idea for the album cover. I wanted to like do like a similar picture that we had on the EP, but like us now.
Yeah.
Just having fun, like
Oh yeah. Kind of like a
with the
Nas
same
thing where
making the
you're
same clothes or
progressing.
some shit.
Like do an updated version.
But we're gonna get a bigger bottle.
Yeah, we're gonna
Bigger
We're
bottle.
gonna get a bigger bottle this time.
Get one of those, like,
my head's bigger now.
Get a half gallon of sangria or something to where it's just obnoxiously huge.
Like a Foster's.
Fucking
Yeah.
Foster's, one of them pony kegs.
Something.
Fucking pony keg.
That would be great.
I want to think something cool.
Now, I think the idea you just said was good, like the continuation of kind of like like Nas Illmatic when he started off as a kid and then it
Right.
it was written was Young Nas.
I like that.
Volume 2.
Yeah, Volume 2. How did you come up with Gang Time Machine? Because that's the name of the album. Like, is there a joke
Yeah.
behind that or something, or is it just because the album?
It was like
nostalgic?
it's like like you can never like leave the gang. You know what I mean? You always come back to where you started from. So it's like Gang Time Machine. It's like hot tub time machine. I think I just said it in the song. I was like Gang Time Machine. I'm a rhyming fiend on the microphone, fire, flame, gasoline. And then I was like, let's call it Gang Time Machine. It's like punk rock from the future, from the past or something. And then like
It made
I don't
sense
think
with
there's
the
any-
cover, actually.
Yeah.
what's that?
It made sense with the cover. Like I took it as like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I say we gotta stick with the cover. Like, oh yeah, it's a time machine, gang. Time machine.
It's Greg's got the family. I got my gig going on. So it's like when you put the pressure on, like when you look at it in like a gang mentality where it's like you have to do this, you have to make the music, you have to get together, you have to write the songs, like putting the have to on, like putting the mandatory on top of doing music makes it more serious. Like it's like when Razorblade Hand Grenade started, we were like, you have to get the tattoo. And then Frank's like, our drummer's like, well, I'm gonna get it, like, so I'll get it after we put out the album. Like, no, you gotta get the tattoo so it's in the album. It's like, marking it in blood. It's like sanctifying the thing. And then it's like, it's just like sometimes forced growth is the strongest because then it becomes, it's like you live by a code. You make music by a code. It's like an honor system.
you're forging something. You know what I'm saying? Kind of in a sense.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Good way of putting it.
Or branding.
Right. So let's get back to the fucking. You guys got anything else you want to get out?
got a lot of pent up aggression and anger, and frustration towards the world. I'm just no,
Sir,
we're
we're
not just joking
not
around.
licensed therapists, but I'll do my best. Have at it.
I'm totally joking. We're glad to be on the podcast because we're going to continue writing and we're going to continue making more music and just keep it going. It's life's a depressing road if you let it depress you, but if you try to take that negative shit and turn it into a positive, double negative's a positive. So you try to make the best out of everything that happens and just keep rocking and doing it because it's like you're doing it because you love to do it, right? Like you're not doing it for obviously like, yeah, it's cool getting paid and selling merch and all that jazz. That's cool too. We'll take the money if you want to pay us to go on tour. But at the end of the day, like it's the working class, like punk rock, skinhead, hip hop shit. Like I feel like society's lost inside some orb of like everybody is special. It's like we're all just a number. Your life is precious. You better like look at life and don't overanalyze it, and just the people that you really love that you hold close to, hold them super close and just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, fucking, that's how we're doing it. We don't really give a fuck if you like it or not. Not saying you guys. I know you guys like it. I'm saying like,
hey man, amen, man. We agree.
No, there's gonna be some listener probably that's like, I don't know, I don't like it.
Well, fuck him or her then.
Yeah. This guy's fucking negative. No, I mean like, I appreciate that everyone that does tune in and listen to it, but it's like not doing it for people, doing it because we want to. Obviously, we're doing it for people. We wouldn't be recording it professionally and spending a fuck ton of money on it to put out quality product for making pennies on the fucking dollar.
It's a bonus that people are liking it. But
it's fucking man. It's gonna go. I'm telling you, dude. I got it. It's gonna go.
You guys are having fun with it, and that's what matters most to it, because then then it stays authentic.
It breaks up the monotony of hip hop too. It's like I can still rap and do what I'm doing, but it makes you a better MC because now you're piecing together. Like we're going to the studio and putting together full fucking songs. Like I just started making beats recently too, so I've been doing that, and I got more music coming out. I got another Stu Bangers track, Wes Nihil single coming out with a video that I got to go record. I was in the studio for the first time in last 2-3 weeks. One of the homies passed away, so I just been like out of it. And then it's like, but you keep going forward. Like those are the people that supported you the most, the people that love the music, that love the crew. It's like you do it for the people that you have love for, and the people that we're doing it. Obviously, the lyrics aren't like negative, like go beat the shit out of your neighbor. Like it's very like like grown punk rock. It's still.
It's like I used to beat the shit out of my neighbor, but
I try not to do that anymore.
Right.
So, Greg, I got a couple things for you before we get going here. One, I wanted to ask, aside from Gang Time, do you make any other music on your own, or just pretty much this is all you got time for?
I make some stuff at my house, like on.
It's actually really good
on my computer. It's not too hard. It's not really hardcore punk or anything, but
it's like surf rock.
It's like got a little bit of all my early influences and combined with my later influences. It's like
some Dick Dale surf guitar.
Yeah. I love Dick. I love me some Dick Dale. And,
I'm totally editing out Dale.
Yeah, and I find a little bit of time. I don't have too much time, but I find a little bit of time, and I'll record stuff, and I'll just mix it a tiny bit. I don't master it. I don't do anything. I just put it online, and however it came out that night, like, oh, I should have sang that better, or I should have did that different. Like, oh, nope, just put it out, whatever.
It's called Graig Harold, Graig Harold.
You read our minds.
Yep.
I could see Jeremy's mouth about to move. What was it?
What
so I
is
stopped, stopped about to ask it because I was like, he's going to say
it. Yeah, that's about it. And do a little bit here and there.
But that dude posted your shit, reposted it. The guy from La Bamba, right?
La Bamba.
Sometimes I make songs and I
Like Lou
sample
Diamond Phillips?
Not that La
the other
Bamba.
guy, his brother Bob.
Oh,
Remember
Bob.
his brother
Okay.
Bob?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody loves Bob.
Yep.
So
He's
I
badass.
I made this one song. It's just a lot of songs are instrumental, and I'll pick like a movie that I like, and I'll just pick a bunch of quotes and samples from the movie, and I'll put it in the song. And it was filled with Bob from La Bamba.
That's fucking awesome.
He has some great lines. And then I made some kind of story thing on Instagram, and then he reposted it.
That's
Bob
dope.
reposted it. Oh yeah, I made it.
Fuck yeah,
That's your Snoop Dogg story.
That's just Snoop Dogg.
Exactly.
I like that.
And that was like the same week as the Snoop Dogg thing.
Yeah, it was.
Oh shit,
That's funny.
That's dope.
Yeah, that song's called
Bob.
It's
the Bob song. It's on the 4-song EP. If anybody wants to listen to it, that one is called.
I'll link it up.
He's got a
in the
pretty good
episode.
following. He's got a pretty good following. Like a lot of people like it. I was dating this goth chick a couple years ago, and she like was obsessed with the Graig Harold. She's like, I really like it. It's like stoner, like surfy, fucking like rocky, punky, and like he sings.
It's the second song on the 4-song EP called "Stop Being Such a Drag,"
Okay, I'm gonna check it out for sure.
and that's that.
I'll link it up in the episode description too for anybody listening that's lazy and isn't gonna go type that in.
That's on like
All right.
Spotify and shit? Or?
Spotify.
Okay.
It's on all that stuff.
All that stuff. Awesome, dude. We'll check that out.
And then another thing, since we already got this question out of Wes last time we interviewed him, so it probably ain't gonna be a really different answer. But you listened to the episode, so we know we gotta ask you, what's something that you listen to that people would not expect you to listen to?
Well, I love Iggy Pop, but that's not so crazy.
That ain't even a far stretch.
Buddy Holly.
Okay.
Buddy Holly. I like a lot. That's what I grew up on. I grew up on all the 50s rock and roll. Bo Diddley.
That would make sense with
Fucking love Bo
the other
Diddley.
project we were just talking about. Kind of a surfy rock type of thing. Yeah, Bo Diddley. I love him.
But that's pretty much all rock and roll. I'm wondering if there's anything that's like.
You listen to a lot of weird shit. I was just gonna joke around and say he's really into opera, but
I'm not.
the joke didn't like come out of my brain in the right time.
To be like maybe.
I don't really hit any opera. That's like a whole different
What did you say?
world to get into.
What did you say?
What did I say? I don't remember. What did I say?
I don't remember what you said, so I guess you can say it again.
Dr. John or Dr. John. I don't remember. I listen to a lot of. Most of the time I don't listen to.
How about this? Is this weird? I don't know. Riff Raff.
Yeah, and Greg's a big Riff Raff fan.
Oh yeah,
That's kind of weird.
That's out there. That would be one I definitely wouldn't expect. So yeah, Wes, I don't remember what you said on there. It's because it was like, I think we did you episode 42 originally or somewhere around there, and it was
like a year and a half ago.
Yeah,
dude. It was like 20. It was like 20, 30 episodes ago.
That's crazy.
So I don't remember. But it's crazy because it doesn't seem that long. It felt like it was only like maybe a couple months ago.
Definitely.
Yeah, no, for sure. I like your guys' cover artwork. Both you guys' faces with how the negative approach that always like pops in my brain when I think like
you're
when
the
you
second guy
hit
to
us
get
up in the
negative
interview. I
approach.
was like, oh, we got to do this because Greg was gonna come here regardless tonight to write, but we're still gonna have time to write. Like after you get off here, we're probably gonna write.
Yeah.
Like as you guys get the fuck out of my house when it's not just joking. But yeah, we were gonna write. He's like, you should do the podcast. I'm like, bro, they want to interview you. I think Greg was a little more like nervous. He wasn't like he did not want to do it, but he was just like, I don't know. I'm like, bro, we just dropped this EP. We gotta like talk to people about it.
I don't know, man. I'm not a talker. I don't know.
Yeah, this guy's fucking natural over here.
It's
like,
cool. If you met me in person, I'm not much of a talker either, so it's weird anyways that I have a podcast. But all I really do talk about is music shit, so it makes sense.
I like talking shit in general, I think.
Yeah, me too. The next one we do I'm already premeditating it, but the next podcast we'll do audio video, and I got a sick background with a bunch of weird shit floating around the ceilings, so it's cool.
Okay, cool.
Right
and
on.
we still got to link up about when the father-son thing comes out to get you with
Yeah, for sure.
Danny on
It's
here.
it's almost done mixed. I think it's like going to be early next year. It's kind of up in the air. Chrome has been really busy mixing a lot of other projects, so it's so many songs. I think it's like 12 songs or 11 songs, so it's a lot, you know.
Oh, it's like a full
Yeah.
album.
Yeah, it's the whole album, man.
Yeah, it's a full album.
Well, that's dope. I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, unless you guys want to get anything off your chest before we take off here, I mean, we pretty much wrapped it up, and we'll get the fuck out of your house.
Yeah, I want to get one thing off my chest. Follow your dreams, kids. Don't stop doing music. Greg's 42. I'm 38.
41.
41.
Yeah, dude. 41. What?
Don't stop fucking doing music. Have fun. And fuck what the media thinks. Fuck the big corporations. Fuck the labels. Just fucking do what you love, because life is short and it could be long if you do punk rock music or hip hop music, whatever you do. Do it.
Cool. And you want to tag your socials and shit just for people listening?
Yeah. WES_NIHIL, Wes Nihil, Instagram, and then Razorblade Hand Grenade, Instagram.
Razorblade Hand Grenade _RBHG.
Okay, yeah. So it's Razorblade Hand Grenade, one word _RBHG. And then Graig Harold is
Graig Harold, GRAIG _Harold on Instagram.
All right. I'll link those all in the episode description too.
Oh yeah, and obviously Gang Time _
Yeah, get that Gang Time Machine shit we were talking about.
Yeah, go fucking listen to Gang Time Machine. You guys are gonna love it. You guys can go in the backyards and start a circle pit and a fire and drink some Mad Dog 2020 and pretend like it's 1999.
Yeah.
Fucking Mad Dog, dude. That shit's awful.
They don't even.
Oh,
do they
it's so
still,
bad.
Do they still
Don't
sell
drink
it
Mad
here?
Dog.
I think so, man. That shit's like hangover hell.
There's probably still some guys that ride bikes daily as their drivers around here that are still drinking it.
Good shit.
I saw some dude drinking a Mad Dog, or it was he like not too long ago. They still sell them, so if they sell them, people drink them.
Fucking
I remember I painted my boots with puke from that banana red flavor.
Oh,
my god!
That's a liver killer.
All right. Well, thank you guys again for
Yeah,
taking
it's
the
good
time to
talking with
jump
you
on.
guys.
It was
Hey,
cool to get
yeah,
to
thank
talk
you
about
guys
the
for having
project.
us, and we'll stay in touch, and we'll be talking soon.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm gonna bug
And,
you about those CDs too.
Yeah, no, I was gonna tell you that the CDs and the shirts. Just when you see me post the shirts, I'm gonna post them this week.
Uh-huh.
Just hit me with a DM with your guys' sizes and your address, and I'll send you out a package. And we're getting more stickers made this week too.
Okay, cool.
Right on, dude. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, you
Definitely
guys.
appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for the interview. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you.
You guys have a good night.
Keep up the good
See you,
work.
man. Good night.
Thank you so much. We will.
Peace.
Peace.